What's going on this morning? What's going on this morning, family? My bad. But the horse. I want to talk to you this morning about your confidence because I realized that we got to have good confidence in ourselves to reach the level that we're trying to get to. Um, I had met many welders who was very confident in what they could do, but when it was time to be independent or when it was time to move around or go to a new city or do something different, they get intimidated. Be like, man, I'm around somebody new, new situation. There's people, they be different. They might judge me. And I'm thinking to myself, like, but you are confident in your skill set. That doesn't change. Just because your environment changed, you learn how to adapt to your environment. But you, the character of you, your skill set, your abilities, your powers, they don't change. No matter what city you go to. I had to realize that. I remember when I was in prison, I used to think, man, if I can get out this unit and I can go to that unit over there, man, things would be a whole lot better for me. And then it hit me one day. I'm like, damn, Joe, I'm still in prison though. So it didn't matter where I was at. I had to change my mentality. So because the essence of who I was stayed the same no matter where I traveled to, where I went to. Like for instance, your nationality, it stays the same. No matter where you go, you still who you are. So you have to be confident in that, confident in your skill set, confident in your abilities to be independent, confident in your abilities to stand on your own or get that good job you're looking for or get that contract or hustle your skills. So it all fall backs on your confidence because you got to be confident. Like I told my wife the other day, she was going to this new manager position in a new, store. She's like, yeah, I want to get over here so I can talk to the people and know them and see how I feel about it. And I was like, just keep in mind. And she was like, what's that? You're good at what you do. You are good at what you do. That don't change. The store might change. It might be bigger or smaller, but you are good at what you do. And you just stay in your time. One thing I learned, man, when you're trying to do something that you're not meant to do, that's not your purpose. It's like getting in somebody else's lane, but their light is brighter than yours. Nobody ever gonna really recognize you because they like, he's the truth. What am I messing with this dude for? So I learned as a man, we have to create our own lane and we have to be confident that we know this lane. Like David Chappelle said in his last comedy special, he said, we know these roads because we built these roads. Hey man, hey, when you build your path, when you build your own lane, um, can't nobody tell you how fast to go. We all know that there's a limits and limitations to laws or whatever, but can't no one tell you how to maneuver in your lane if you know your lane. You see what I'm saying? So you are maneuvering within the laws, but it's your lane. You ain't got to worry about nobody messing with your lane. That's what I like about the fact that I had to learn how to be independent and learn how to create my own lane because at first I was searching, I ain't gonna lie. I was looking and trying to do this, want to get accepted. And you see that big ass bug scared the shit out of me just then. I gotta remember I'm in the South now, Midwest. I got bugs. And that's a big ass, some type of bug. I don't know what it's a bug though. Spooked the shit out of me though. Needless to say, yeah, man, I had to just realize that we had to rely and reassure our confidence. Like we had to really believe in our skill set and what we're doing. Because if we don't, it's going to cause us issues. It's going to cause us issues with our growth and our development and what we're trying to do. So I would say this, you know, keep keep in mind what you're doing and why you're doing it. And once you develop your skill set, just believe in yourself. Know that hey, this is my lane. You know, because like I said, I can't lie. I was bouncing around trying to find it, man, and it's discouraging. When you got a skill but you don't really know where you belong, and you try to get acceptance from someone else. I mean, um, me personally, I don't like competitions because it's like I'm trying to compete with someone when I'm someone special myself. I just got to find my lane. You know, everybody want to do this, but what do you do that stands out? So I think we have to find our purpose and use that skill to shine in it. And you're gonna have to do it without the appraisals from people. Um, because when you're getting started with anything, I mean, they're gonna be like, it ain't gonna work. Um, he's crazy. Uh, you think them folks gonna let him do that? I can't tell you the type of shit that I heard doing what I'm doing, but I learned that it's very important for you to believe in it. You know, um, I told my wife the other day, when you're building your brand, it's like Peter walking on water. You focus on your goal, your relationship with God. You focus on that. You focus on where you're going. But if you look around at the winds and the waters and what's going on, it'll scare the shit out of you. Be like, oh man, I'm starting to sink. I can't do it. You're gonna run back to the boat. So you have to not focus on the things around you. People gonna say what they gonna say. Oh man, it's hard over here. Oh man, they robbed me over there. Oh man, this city is this. But everything can be different for you. I can't tell you how many cities I have went to where people tell me, man, I'm barely getting by. And then they see me, they're like, damn, man, what are you doing, man? You been here, this and this, I've been here all my life, and you moving around like, but it's all the hustle. Like, I don't rely on the system. Like, some people, they just live off the system. Like, the system say go left, they go left. Turn right, they go right. You might see a brick wall when you go right. They seem like they'll stick what the system said. Go, have some common sense. Have some common sense, man, and um, know what you need to do and find your path. You know what I mean? We all shadow someone else's light or shine, and it keeps us from really shining because we in someone else's lane. But if you good at what you do and you like specialize in what you do and you believe in it, you gonna shine. People gonna see it eventually. But you got to have the confidence. You know what I mean? You have to have the confidence and you have to stay sincere. Yeah, it's all good, man. I like to drop some jewels, man, for those who are listening, man. Especially, I'm gonna be real with you. I wish when I was starting out and what I'm doing now that I had someone to drop some jewels on me and give me some game and feed me. You know what I mean? Just a little bit, man. I wasn't asking for a lot. As of now, man, like I say, I just got into the city, so I haven't been here that long. Um, I'm I've been networking though. I already had several calls. I had to push a couple things off because I got to get myself established. Self preservation is key. So I'm working on that. But hey, man, it's good. Like I say, I've been networking in the city, uh, waiting on my business cards to come in. I had to change my phone number. I needed a Oklahoma City phone number, so I got the Oklahoma City phone number so I can do business. And I think that everything gonna be all right. I ordered my cards. I had to wait to get the number so I can have the number correct. Order the cards, order my flyers and brochures. So hey, I'm confident, and that's just for my field welding services. What I call my ATM money. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna be focusing on my products, and that's like my income. That's the one that my passive income. I'm trying to set up where I'm gonna have my own store out here. I actually want. My goal is to have my own store that sells my products. So that's my goal. Oh yeah, man. I'm always up early at it, man. Up early at it. Where I'm from, they say the early bird get the worm. You know what I mean? I was raised by an old man. You know what I mean? My grandfather, he was up before the sun up, reading a couple of scriptures, drinking some coffee, um, watching the news. You know what I mean? So it's I kind of keep those traditions with me. Even though I'm younger. I try to keep those old traditions for as work ethics and how to get your mind straight. And to me, honestly, in the morning, like early, that's the best time to think and get your best thinking in. That hour, 2 hours before everybody else moving around. You can be a step ahead of the game. That's what I try to do. Um, but I most definitely want to say this, man, about the confidence thing. It's real important because I have noticed a lot of my brothers, sisters, a lot of family members, a lot of people, they have issues when it comes to the confidence and just being confident in what they do. They got the skill. They might not be welders, but they got the skill. They got the abilities. They got the knowledge. But it's something about making that step. They comfortable with the system. And I really think that's a big thing because people, once you're dependent on the system and it goes down, how you gonna feed yourself? So I feel like we have to learn, like now during this pandemic and people losing their jobs and unemployment rate going sky high, and I think now is the time to find that side hustle and find a way to eat outside the system, and go back to those days when the people fed the people. You know what I mean? Like you bought so and so from across the street, and so and so had this, and we networked, and everybody took care of themselves because we kept the money within us. And I just feel like times like that is coming back. You know what I mean? Due to the job situation and the economy. You know what I mean? But it's money out here now. Don't get it twisted because people still the roads. Anytime you see the roads construction and they edit, it's money. So they at the roads. So anytime you see money out there, they spending money. So man, just have confidence in what you do this morning. Just pretty much wanted to come to you and talk to you for a second about that because I know how valuable that is, and how valuable it is to have someone to actually tell you that, like, hey, believe in you. You can do it. You got it. You just got to believe you got it. You know what I mean? And it's not a cocky thing. It's not a boastful thing. It's a assurance, more of a being proud of what you do and how you do it, and you want to make sure it's done right. And I want to say this real quick to the welders and fabricators out there. How many shops have you been in where they taught you how to do things the way they want to do it? You was key on this, and if something wasn't right, you probably said, "Hey man, that ain't gonna fly." Dude gonna come over and say something about that. So if you can do that working for someone else, you can do that working for yourself.